What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. The cryptocurrency market is in free fall right now. We are seeing 8, 9, 10% decline in the price of Bitcoin. Alt faring okay, but what the hell is going on? This was meant to be a landmark moment for cryptocurrency, but the market significantly dumping. We are back down below $42,500. We're going to try and break down for you everything going on right now so that you are up to date with the latest and greatest. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button. And with that being said, let's take a look at the entire cryptocurrency market right now. We can see we're back down to a $1.65 trillion market cap, 6.63% down on the day. And you can see there Bitcoin 42,393. We just got a massive sell-off on the market, significant selling pressure coming in. Now, understanding why and where it's coming from is the key, but you can see the market now turning red across pretty much everything. Now, some coins have had a pretty good rally. Ethereum comes to mind, Matic's decent, Litecoin also having a good ride. Ethereum Classic got that massive move the other day, but generally speaking, the market is down. We'll come back to the charts in just a minute, but there's that big wick down for the day on cryptocurrency. You can see there 42,536, the current price. So what is going on? Why are we seeing such massive sell-offs? Well, there's been a number of key catalysts that I think have driven the price down today. Namely, we've seen some massive flows of Bitcoin into exchanges. It's always a sign, in my opinion, that you are going to see some selling pressure. Now, if you're not following me on Twitter, definitely check the link, sign up, follow me, all that good stuff, so you get the latest and greatest what's going on. But we saw there 10,500 Bitcoin moved from an unknown wallet to Coinbase. We further saw GBTC, that Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, selling Bitcoin, moving out of its ETF and into exchanges to be sold. Now, a lot of people speculating that they are coming out, given the 1.5% fees and the first opportunity that anyone within that trust was able to sell or move cryptocurrency. Now, we talked a little bit about this on my live streams, likewise in a couple of videos, that we saw unexpected people to manipulate and move their funds into lower fee ETFs and equally get out of Grayscale. And we can see that here. It says Bitcoin ETF debut fails to attract fresh investment. And that's the point. We're not seeing inflows that we anticipated versus outflows. We talked about $2 billion coming from BlackRock, which would have offset a lot of this. What we have seen, however, is 4.6 billion traded, but a lot of it coming out. Specifically, when we take a look at this, you can see the amount of outflows versus inflows and then net assets sat on these. You can see that Grayscale, significant amount, however, down and out of its fund. So we can say inflows are definitely not outweighing the outflows right now. And what we're seeing is not enough volume, not enough people buying into these ETFs. As an example, when we take a look actually at the price, we track them on my live streams. What you can see here, just above me on the camera, is all of the ETFs down about 6% in the last 24 hours. Now, it's still very early on. We are only into the potential, well, finish of the second day trading into the weekend. Retail may come back out, buy the opportunity into next week. What does that look like? But I think the reality, what was hailed as a big moment for cryptocurrency, turns out it hasn't quite come as we anticipated. And again, what else has happened? Well, Gary Gensler coming out and giving his view, and better markets, again, basically telling everyone that the SEC made a bad decision. SEC approval of Bitcoin crypto ETF is a historic mistake that will harm investors, markets, and financial stability. Now, I don't agree with this in any way, shape, or form. The reality is they're sat on the fence and ultimately, I guess, trying to be right. That's the reality. The big bit here, though, what we expected, we haven't got. We thought we were going to get a significant volume into the market, and we haven't. Now, bear in mind, you do have to remember, gold ETFs did see a decline in the first few months of trading and then consistently, therefore, delivered on the back of it. So I think it's still very early to sell. It's still very early to kind of get into that world, but we will see how it plays out. What we do know, obviously, the underlying assets of these ETFs is Bitcoin. That's a reality. And we do know that Bitcoin is obviously a very volatile asset. And I think for now, it is about adoption. It's about understanding why people are getting into it. But what we can say, like I said, Grayscale, absolutely in a world where they are moving money around, or certainly their investors are. And likewise, we're seeing obviously significant selling pressure coming in. What does that create? It creates nervousness in the market. Retail that got in are also going to be very nervous. And we can kind of see this here. If we come into the 1 hour chart, you can see kind of where we've seen some significant spikes. Obviously, we got the fake ETF launch that came out. Likewise, We see some big volume coming in, and again, just real scarcity in the market. Now we are hitting this low bottom here at the 4217 range. This hashed line here is a very strong support for us. You can see potential reversal coming in on the price of Bitcoin. Are we going to see this move to the upside? Only if retail come out and decide they're going to buy, but we are back under 42.5. So we'll see how this one plays out. Incredible volatility coming in. ETFs, like I said, disappointingly delivering on what we expected to see. But time will tell. Time will be the ultimate decision maker of whether this is. Now, the big question, does this harm an Ethereum ETF? Remember, all of those paperworks are in. Likewise, XRP ETFs, video coming for that very soon, are on the cards. Does the success or lack of success in Bitcoin harm potential ETF investments for Ethereum and XRP? Well, the answer is yes, it will, because ultimately, why would investors start to bridge out into further ETFs if the demand is not there? Like I said, altcoins are down about 4%, so half of what we're seeing on Bitcoin. But fingers crossed, we will see some reversal through the weekend. It's giving retail potentially another opportunity to buy. But right now, let me know in the comments, what do you think? What was hailed? Like I said, is a big moment for cryptocurrency. Just hasn't quite delivered on what we all expected. Let me know as ever in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so we keep you updated with everything going on right now in the cryptocurrency space so you don't miss a beat. And if you want to see the market turn around, smash the like button. Let's see how many likes we can get on this if you are a bullish person on crypto. As ever, thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.